Mandy. Well, we're back and I'm right here live right now with Mr. Billy McCarthy, and he's now joining me to talk to us about an event that's coming up called Freedom Speaks, and it's going to be a great event. And I'm going to kind of, so first off, Mr. McCarthy, kind of tell us about this event and all that, you know, entails of what goes into it.
Sure. Well, first, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. Freedom Speaks, the Call of Lincoln King, is a Wiregrass area high school speech competition held every year on Martin Luther King Day at Wiregrass Church, 6 o'clock. Doors open at 5:30. And the students from public schools, private schools, just all across the area, we probably invited 25 or different high schools across the Wiregrass. And they will recite and present either the Gettysburg Address from Abraham Lincoln or an edited version of Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech.
Wow, wow. Two very iconic speeches as well. So what are the students, you know, what are the requirements for them to be, you know, a part of this program, and what do they have to do, you know, to get up and, you know, recite these two very iconic speeches that you just mentioned? Yeah,
thank you. That's a great question. The students, they just have to be enrolled as a high school, and it's even homeschool students are able to participate as well. So just any student that's enrolled that wants to earn scholarship money is eligible to participate. Now, they will present either Dr. King's or Abraham Lincoln's speech, but they also, a second requirement is they have to present their own speech. They have to address the question, if you wrote a speech today, what would the title be and what would your message be for society? So our goal here is to get Wiregrass students thinking about, you know, you have these words, you mentioned iconic words of Dr. King and President Lincoln. What words would you say in 2019? What does a student think about the state of our culture today? We want them to find their voice, just as Dr. King and Abraham Lincoln presented with adversity. I mean, these were civil rights were a big issue, obviously, back in the 60s, and human rights even with Dr. Lincoln in Dr. Lincoln's day. So what about 2019? What sparks the heart and imagination for students these days, and what do they have to say? And that's what we want to hear.
Wow, wow. So let me ask you this, how many students have, I guess, participated in the years in this program?
Well, through this is the 4th year we've had the competition. I would say hundreds of students have presented within their schools their own speech, and they get through their school first. So they, you know, let's say Houston Academy or Providence or Northview High School may have their own in-school competition, so hundreds may have participated in those competitions, and then 2 to 3 emerged from that to a qualifying round held at Wallace Community College in December. And we had roughly 20 or so students show up for that event, and then we narrow those 20 down to 8, and it'll be those 8 that participate next Monday at Wiregrass Church.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Mr. McCarthy.
Of course.
One more last time, tell us when, where, and how people can get it, come to this program that's happening.
Yes, sir. It's next Monday on Martin Luther King Day, 6 p.m., Wiregrass Church. Doors open at 5:30. Admission is free. There will be some featured guests this year. Mayor Mark Saliba will be there, as well as some other dignitaries. And it's free. Bring as many as you want. We can put 800 or 900 or so inside the church, and we'd love to fill it up this year.
Awesome, awesome. We'll have this information on our website, DothanFirst.com, so make sure you check it out. But thanks again, Mr. McCarthy, and we'll be right back with more news, sports, and weather right after this break.